What is up, peeps? This is For the Win TCG, and I welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today I'm going to be showing you Reshiram Jirachi. Think of this as kind of like your budget Reshiram deck. It does kind of a similar thing. It does, of course, hit less damage. We have other benefits such as Shriners Punishment that we can use in this deck to really help it get going. Also, we got a little Snorlax in here. Yeah, I thought this Snorlax would be a fun inclusion in the deck to kind of help deal with these big tag teams that we can come up against. So we'll have to see how things do unfold here. However, as I've been testing out some games recently with some other decks, my RNG has been pretty bad. My misplays have been pretty bad. So I'm assuming my elo is quite low. So I'm hoping that we can come up against some good decks here, because it would be kind of a shame to come up against a half-hazard decks that we just walk over. And if we don't walk over, then that's definitely bad. But let's see what we come up against. Charizard. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Great Ball, though. That's weird. With that said, this hand is not looking to be the best of hands, but we can work with it. There is one of you. There's one of you. Get rid of the Welder and go for a Jirachi. There we go. And then we go for a turn 1 Cynthia. That's pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. If we just get some energy out, that would be so good. No energy. Such a shame. Such a shame. This deck plays 12. So the odds of not getting an energy, even on turn 1, is quite slim. Considering now it is 1/4 of our deck. If not more, 1/4 of our deck, depending on our prizes. We have a 1 in 4 chance of top decking energy every single turn, pretty much. So, yeah. That's how much energy we have. So, if I see a few turns, because I've had this before this deck, where I see a few turns without seeing a singular energy, I'm going to be stunned, because the odds are quite slim. We do also play Fiery Flint. So, the thing is, the energy is really what makes this deck move. Because, of course, you use things like Salazzle. Oh, they're dead drawing. That's sad. Sweet. Speak of the devil, there is the Salazzle. Let's use it. I want to find a Welder and some more energy. That'd be blissful. We get neither. That is fine. We have to just go for a Cynthia play and hopefully get an energy out of this. Or there we go. There we go. Now we got too much energy. Of course. All right. Let's go for another. I guess we can go for another to land it out, and then just shamefully pass again. So that's 2 turns without an attack, where this deck's pretty decent at getting a turn 1. So bit ashamed by that, unfortunately, but sometimes this can happen. It is just the case. But I think we're all right. If they bench something, we can do a Guzman Jirachi type play. But I think the goal is still to find some Welders. Maybe discarding that Welder was it. Okay, well, I'm going to take that one. I'll be honest with you, buddy. I will take that one any day of the week. That was not a good start for the deck, which is quite a shame, because this deck is definitely consistent. It's pretty good. So for me to say that and for that to happen is not good. What is this, huh? Normal type and dark. Are we playing Greninja Zoroark? That would be fun. We want the coin flip. Sweet. Now, we do play 4 Jirachi, so we want to start Jirachi every single turn. We always want to start Jirachi in this deck. And if we don't, then we tend to suffer a little bit on the setup play. So we do need to start Jirachi here, because it's such a big deal getting that out. So hopefully we get a Jirachi here, and if we don't, then it's just another sign of bad luck. Like, my RNG in this game recently has been so bad. Oh, thank the Lord. Well, this hand alone can tell you the RNG. At least give me a supporter to start with, no? Alright, well, if we find a Welder, that would be pretty decent. Or a Lily or a Cynthia. Cynthia's the least desirable one, I'm not going to lie. With this hand, because a Welder would be really good at just charging up a Reshiram pretty much right away. So hopefully we can do it. Depends on what my opponent is playing. Ooh, we got a little bit of the crow, huh? Alright, let's just see what we pull here. Oh, we pulled no draw supporter. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We just attach. We retreat. And we pass. That's kind of lackluster. We're going to throw this just in case it's Murkrow GX. So that way we don't get that card stuck in our hand if they go for the GX play. Let's see what they got going. I'm intrigued. What are they going to bench? Come on, buddy. The Tired Unicorn Kid. Pretty tired myself, not gonna lie. A Grimer. And another nest ball, so what are they gonna get with this? Not gonna lie if I would say that I'm confused. Is it like a Murkrow lock deck? So they get Murkrow GX up and then they Alolan Muck to lock off some abilities. Would that be it? Getting rid of a lot of ball search, not gonna lie. Okay, alright. What's the Murkrows for? That is really like catching my curiosity, I'm not gonna lie. Well, with that said, let's see if Jirachi lends us any favors. A fly just flew on my face. Let's see what Jirachi does for us. Nothing. Alright, we're getting rid of these two Guzmas and we are going straight for a Marshadow. I ain't playing games, man. If you're going to dead draw me, I'm going to get out of it. I don't care. This deck is not going to dead draw and I'm not going to let that happen. Marshadow, save me! Really? Really? You're going to do me dirt? Okay, fine. 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 If that's how you want to talk to me, deck, then sure. Have it your way. I will go and get us a landed that we don't even have Salazzle. What is this RNG? We've prized both Salazzles. I am... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Save me. Save me. What is this? I don't like it. Oh, Lord. Have mercy, man. Come on. What is this? All right, we got an attack off next turn at least, but wow. This has turned into something just beyond my own comprehension. You guys don't even understand. You don't understand how much I've played today, and it has just been exactly like this with every deck I've played. Oh, Lord. I'm pretty sure you've had one of those days, right, where it's just, no matter what you do, PTCGO just shafts you completely. It's like, nah, you ain't going to get any luck today. It's like, there's nothing going to be on your side. Your top decks are going to be dead all day. You're going to fail everything. Get out of here. That's exactly how it's been today. Even when playing some top tier decks on my end. It's just... Oh, if only you guys could see. But as I'm sure you've all been there. So have mercy on me. Because I am currently suffering from the dead draw that PTCGO tends to grant people sometimes. It's a bit of a drought, unfortunately. But we must power through the drought. And hopefully we can kind of just pick up. Luckily, they're getting a bit slow on their end as well. Their list seems to be a bit clustered, so... Luckily, we're not playing such a punishing deck. However, they're clearly going for a Guzma play. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with an active Pokemon. The new active Pokemon is now Burn, Paralyze, and Poison. Okay, that's something we can work around, so that's fine. But they are definitely going to go for a Guzma play. Or not. Okay. I mean, sure. Jeez, these top decks are just savage. Okay, just in case we are getting that Cynthia, I kind of want a Guzma. Love to take that thing down. Please. Haha! Yes! Okay. We have been patient. We've been patient. And it is paying off ever so slightly. And if we get a KO in the long run, hopefully, we can get a Salandit. I mean, a Salazzle. Salandit's already there. Hopefully we can get a Salazzle, because that is just the pinnacle of my luck recently. So, Funny thing is, I'm not even playing any coin flip decks, and I feel like I'm playing one. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Yeah, so if we get Guzman into the active, that would be pretty fun. Oh, Lord. All we need is a switch, which we have only one left of. Okay, that's kind of scary. But they go for the GX attack, they will have to switch for my Pokemon. And if they go for this one, is it paralyzed? Okay, so we still have to hit the switch, I'm afraid. So let's see what goes on. Okay, they are doing that. Right. The burn's gone. This shrine is doing its dirt, so I kind of don't mind even getting KO'd this turn, so long as we have something to respond with next turn. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? Are you bearing witness to what the gods are giving me today? Oh my god, I feel like I'm being smited. Is that even a word? I don't know. But Lord! Literally a full hand of unplayable cards off my Cynthia. Wow. Bear in mind we have like Fiery Flint, we have Fire Crystal, we have the Salandits, which have been prized. We have 12 energy to work off. You can probably see I'm a little bit being a little bit impatient, but that's because I've just had this all day. I've had this all day and I'm suffering out here, man. I am suffering. Cynthia, do not give me that hand again. Don't you even think about it. I'll take it. It's not the worst hand, considering we have the Flint to work with the Welder. I will take it. We're actually going to Outrage here so we can attack next turn if we survive, so I don't mind. I don't mind. Sadly, though, this is not a deck that is going to bet. There's a Salazzle. It's not going to best represent this deck either, because we're not playing a deck that is regarded as top tier. Like, damn, when have you seen this card in a tournament? I mean, let's be real. And I genuinely believe this deck can definitely hold its own in a tournament. So, with the past experience I've had with the list, should I say, because this current experience is abysmal. If this is going down this turn, that's kind of good. We can just Fire Crystal, Welder, bada bing, bada boom, done, right? So, that's fine. And now we're seeing the deck kind of just flourish a little bit, which is nice. So that's good news. That's good news. We got the crystal, good stuff. Okay, this is looking 10 times better. We can get the Salazzle out. We can just draw a fat hand, which is what this deck loves to do. So we just draw a fat hand. We are good to go. I don't mind getting rid of the you, and go for the Salazzle. Let's do that. We haven't even used our Jirachi yet, and we've still seen a ton of cards, so that's good news. We still have 5 crystals left. That's good news, but it would be really good to see what else we can pull off here. Jirachi, do me a solid. Okay, I know I got rid of the nest ball, but I think we do need to get another Reshiram down so we can attach an energy to it, just to stay ahead of the loop a little bit. All right, let's do that. I need that rescue stretcher soon. Alright, good turn. That was a decent turn. I'm happy with that. Let's just go for a good old scorching breath for the KO. Sweet stuff. Alrighty, okay. I am now calm because things are finally working in my favor. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, PTCGO gods. But the PTCGO God. Let's not stick with that phrase. I don't like that phrase. Let's not go there. No, we're not gonna coin that. We're just going to say the Poke Gods, there we go, have blessed us today. Blessed us today with, well, no, they've actually completely taken a dump all over me today on multiple occasions, but now they have blessed me. Now they have blessed me with some luck, so, or some good top deck, should I say. So that's fine. So it was not Murkrow GX, but alas it was Murkrow. I completely said its name wrong. They're going to be hitting me for what, 40 damage? Feint attack is obviously the better option here. But it now seems like a bit more of a walk in the park, I would say. Oh, another Murkrow. Discard a random card for your opponent's hand. Okay. None of these are really being, or none of these are really showing themselves to be big threats right now. So that's fine. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to Raven's Claw, which would have been better to go for the Fate attack. I think it actually would have hit more damage, but I guess they're scared of Outrage, or they just misplayed. Nonetheless, we are going to thin our hand out as much as we can, and then Cynthia. Because someone did mention to me, and it's such a valid point. Oh, there we got the switch combo as well, ready to go. Yeah, someone had mentioned me is like, it's quite a funny comment. It is a funny comment, and I'll give them that. But it's like every time you play a Cynthia without thinning your hand down, an angel dies. I'm like, do you know what? You have a very good point. Right, let's do that. Let's go for the Jirachi, see what we pull. We get a welder. That's really good news. All right, so this deck is doing exactly what it is meant to do, which is nice. Let's retreat again. Sweet stuff. There, go for the Scorching Breath. Again for the KO. And we're taking another prize card. Is it another switch? I don't think so. I think we used all of our switches, so we can't really go for a switch combos. But if they do some damage, we can outrage. We can also just manually retreat, which is perfectly fine considering our welder's capabilities and our use of Fire Crystal and stuff. We can just keep up a little bit. Considering Scorching Breath is obtainable in one turn, you can mess around a little bit with its retreats and stuff. You don't have to worry so much. So that's a blessing. It is a blessing nonetheless. We have a lot of cards in that, sorry, a lot of energy in that discard pile. So it would be valuable to recover them as much as we can. Huh. Speaking of the devil, they just go and discard one. All right. Sure thing, buddy boy. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. It's a bit risky going for the roast reveal, but I'm confident we'll hit a Fire Crystal. We play 3. Ha! There they are. Good stuff. Good stuff. And in that case, we might have to just manually retreat. Feels bad, but we are ready for it. We are ready for that. So we can just weld her onto it. So you can see our hands just getting ginormous now. And we are going to die if we don't. I say die. Why did I say die? That sounded so dramatic. We're going to die. No. We're going to lose if we don't be careful. We're going to hold the Cynthia and hold as many cards in our hand as possible. So we can Cynthia next turn without, you know, dead drawing. Or in other words, dying, apparently. Oh, Lord, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this hand definitely needs to be Cynthia'd away. It's a shame that in the late game we start getting a hand like this. But become accustomed to this. When you play this deck, this is the type of hand you're going to be seeing. It's just going to have everything, which is what you want. Of course, you want a deck that gives you everything, you know, similar to Zorak, right? Zorak does a similar thing. So Salazzle effectively is trade for 3, as long as you've got energy to use with it. So the Salazzle can give you such a ginormous hand. Now, you could argue that you don't have to play the Jirachis in this deck if you've got the likes of Salazzle. But the Jirachi is really good for setup play. Jirachi is really good for the switch combo when you're trying to use Scorching Breath consecutively. So there's those benefits as well. So I thought it's still a nice fit with that said. So that was my thought process at the least. Right, it's game. It is game. We don't even need to go for the Cynthia. We can just skadunk this bad boy away. And then go for a good old Scorching Breath for knockout. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so that was a nice walk in the park. But bear in mind, obviously, their deck was not the best deck out there. So I think that would be it. Unfortunately, I would like to go for another one, but it is getting a bit late for me. But I would definitely say give this deck a good shout. It is something that is really good on paper. I don't know why I'm searching it when it's right in front of me. Really good on paper. Really powerful. And definitely has some potential. There may be a few tweaks you want to add to the deck for the sake of consistency. But 4 Jirachi, Marshadow, and 2 of the Salazzles, plus 12 energy, you're going to be fine on consistency basis. I think I've just been unlucky when it comes to the draw. You might want to even go to 14 energy, considering how reliant this deck is on energy for consistency. But that's something you're going to have to figure out for yourself, because I'd say with that many energy, you're probably going to get a lot of hands starting off that's just like full of energy, you know, and that's just going to be bad as well. So you have to kind of balance things out. But I played the 4 Jirachi, in case you are wondering, so we can guarantee the start of Jirachi as much as possible, because that is really what's imperative for the deck, is just getting a Jirachi and just setting up. And then once you get these bad boys out, you can pretty much just go from there, just go crazy. So yeah, that is the list. I'm sorry I couldn't give you anything too exciting there to represent it, but I'll definitely say give it a shot. It is a very good list. And just let me know how it goes on your end. If there's any tweaks you would like to suggest. Also, if there's any other decks you'd like me to play, let me know in the comments down below. I have been keeping an eye on your comments, don't worry. So I have been keeping an eye on the decks you've been recommending. I can't just get to every one of them all the time. And there's other decks I do want to get out there as well that I think deserve a showcase. But yeah, with that said, do leave a like if you did enjoy it. It does help out the channel a lot more than you know. And of course, do subscribe for more. But most importantly, please do take care. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.